There he is. It's the big guy. It's been a while, boy. You've done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here. Suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf. Yep, that's him. I am the master of Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all of the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key, a most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. I cannot take Ganondorf seriously in this art style, bro. He looks like Batro or whatever from Skyward Sword, the vampire dude. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. Link got off-screened. I can't tell where Ganondorf's nose ends and his forehead begins. That has got to be the stupidest looking sword. You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone, and its edges are dull. Yeah, I noticed. Link, get up! Ah, stop! Let me go! You pathetic little sea rat! Oh. My Triforce of power is resonating! Ha! At long last I have found you, Princess Zelda! And Princess Zelda got the biggest downgrade in this art style. What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda. Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? Bro, why does his nose look like that, though? What the heck, the dragon? Oh, well. That's gonna be one heck of an insurance claim. I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't think that it was capable for this dragon to fly. I thought it was too fat. It's alright, Link. She has merely lost consciousness. Quick, push her into the ocean and drown her. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now. Lord Valu, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. Yeah, they do be saying words. I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. You said it, buddy. He makes a good point. Alright, I don't really know if we needed that camera angle specifically, but whatever. Link, I will explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the sea. Yeah, okay. Away we go. Hey, what's up, Tetra? How you doing? Ow. Link, you're all right? What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf, what happened to him? What happened to him indeed? What happened to him indeed? So I was clicking on something real quick.
Hey.
Link, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword. Who is using that stone? Just who are you? Link and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. Wait, is this not the King of Red Lions talking to me here? How dare you use what's not yours? Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once. Wait, this isn't the King of Red Lions I've been talking to this entire time? What? Well, don't you sound important? Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. Yeah, whatever. Just give me like half a second. Jeez. Stop making such a big fuss. Hello. Man, Tetra, you should have seen it before in here when I turned time back on and I proceeded to slaughter every living inhabitant in the area. It was wild. Oh wait, we're supposed to go over here. Yeah, down here. Who the heck are you? Are you him? From the Powerpuff Girls? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me. You don't know how many of my minutes you've wasted? I don't have an unlimited plan. You're gonna pay for all these overcharges. Who on earth were you calling overseas? That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? Sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero, the place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place where the two of you now stand is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king, Daphnis no Hansen Hyrule. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the King of Red Lions. Oh, so you're also the boat, somehow? There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil deeds. Evil ends, rather. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself. And so, with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. That's rough, man. Yet all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So, before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. He's gonna hit you with the Rasengan? This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it, and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You, too, must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live. Controller? There we go. I cannot take this art style seriously. Look at her face. She looks so stupid. I was wrong. This isn't the Rasengan, it's the Chidori. You look like a completely different character. My fate. You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You're confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Link, I'm terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, like, why, by the way? Like, what did Tetra existing and also being Zelda, like, do? Like, what does this accomplish in the story, like, at all? Is this just meant to be, like, a nod to, like, the whole Zelda chic thing? Except, like, way lamer? Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. What, do you think it might have something to do with, like, being under the ocean for hundreds of years? Because that's my best guess. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Ah, we're gonna have to go through some dungeons for this, aren't we? Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganondorf. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. I've left many cans of beans around the corner for you to eat as you wait. Don't worry, there is a single coloring book for you to entertain yourself with. Link, we must go! No girls allowed. He said, why did his body fade away but his eyes stayed for a little bit longer? Did you see that? Why do his eyes do that? Link. Yeah? I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. Alright, bye. Link. Be careful. Okay, Tetra being, like, I knew Tetra was Zelda because I had happened to hear that spoiler before playing this game, but man, it couldn't have been any more random. Like, what was the point in Tetra being Zelda and vice versa, like, at all? Maybe something else will come up later in the game that makes it relevant, but thus far it seems completely pointless. Did they make Tetra for this game and then they didn't know how to include Zelda, so they were just like, well, I guess the Tetra has to be Zelda then. Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. Oh, only 2 temples, huh? You must head for these 2 temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our paths to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Oh, thank you. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. There are going to be more temples, but the devs ran out of time. Yeah, so I've heard. We're leaving the pirate alone in the castle. This can't possibly backfire. I'm starting to think that now that she's become Zelda, I bet she's probably doesn't have much of the Tetra personality. It really... I guess we'll see what happens when we run into Zelda again, but it really feels like Tetra and Zelda are two different characters. Unlike with Zelda and Sheik, where it was very believable that they were the same character, it seems like Tetra and Zelda are just two different characters that they decided were one person for some reason. Link, do you know the Legend of the Hero of Time? Yes, I played Ocarina of Time recently, although I didn't finish the final boss because I ran out of magic, and then there was no way to restore my magic, and I had to start the whole fight over, and I just decided to quit instead. Once long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the Kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage words. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. Is that Majora's Mask? It is said that at that time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards! 8?! And hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Triforce of Courage is the only key that will once again open the doorway to Hyrule. You must search for it. Okay, but like, I guess we're just gonna go do the temples first. I think the wind is already set to north, so we'll go to the northern temple first so I don't have to bust out the Wind Waker. Yep. We gotta go to the very top of the map and then to the very bottom of the map, of course. If I remember right, the development of this entire game was a mess. I'd believe it. Game developers running out of time and getting rushed to push out a product? Unheard of. If you run out of magic in Ocarina of Time, the boss will drop magic. That's not what I was told. I was playing it and I ran out of magic and I couldn't get any more, and then I asked chat what I was supposed to do and they said I was screwed. Chat lied to you? I didn't like Ocarina of Time all that much anyway, so whatever. Oh no, not another storm. There's a big tower back there. Nope. Alright, we're fine. It's probably that island right there I'm looking at. So how does being the King of Hyrule allow you to turn into a boat? Is that like one of the perks of being king? Almost there. Looks like this is the right one. Go, Link, go, Link, go. didn't think about about how slow this boat goes with how giant this map is. I don't even think the boat's speed is the problem. I really just think that, like, the size of this map, they should have removed one row and one column from this entire map, honestly. Dude, that fish is jumping over there. Look at him. Fishy. Tell me your secrets, fish. What is going on there? Some kind of, like, little tornado going on there? Hello, fish. Oh, you small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take you want to chart and info about this island. Start by opening up your sea chart. Here you go. What's this waterproof ink they have? Ba, 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 ba.